My name is Andrew Harlall. We're from Long Island, New York. Our family is here because our daughter was born 2 months premature. She was actually diagnosed very early in the pregnancy with oligohydramnios, which is low amniotic fluid in the mother's belly. So with that, there are challenges with development, especially in the lungs. So my wife was actually in the hospital for a month prior to giving birth. Baby came 2 months premature. Thankfully, everything was okay. However, she was facing a long-term stay in the NICU. We understood very quickly that she wasn't going home right away. So this brought us to how are we gonna see her? How are we going to be close to her? We were familiar with the Ronald McDonald house. In fact, when I was in high school, I used to do charity work here as part of the Key Club, which is affiliated with the Kiwanis Club. So I was very familiar with their mission. We used to come here and cook meals for the families. It's probably one of the things I look back on most of my life as one of the most enriching things that I do. Just seeing those families just kind of benefit. Fast forward, 20-something years now, and I'm a resident here. It really is impactful to make you kind of feel the mission and just the service that the Ronald McDonald House does.
Hi, I'm Emily McKenna. I'm one of the volunteers here. I volunteer here because I love the way that it's so family-oriented, and I love that it makes me feel at home. During my senior year, they wanted us to do some community service. After I completed my community service, I wanted to give back on my own time. So I called the Ronald McDonald House up and I said, hey, I would really love to start volunteering here and doing whatever I can to be involved in such an amazing organization. So when I meet kids like Savannah, it makes me feel so joyful to be a part of this and to be able to make children and their families have a more comfortable stay, more relaxing stay, and that's what I'm here to do.
How often am I going to be able to see my baby? How am I going to get a meal? Where am I going to put my head down at night to be close enough just in case something happens? That stress of the whole situation has just totally been removed, and we're thankful every day for it. My daughter, Savannah, who's 3 years old, and just having a sibling that she hasn't even met yet is difficult for her. This kind of grounds her a little bit. She's able to, go to school and come here on the weekends, meet other kids, and kind of take her mind off of it.
When you see other parents who might not speak the same language, but they understand, they saw you in the NICU, and you know that your child is going through something similar, and you can talk about bits and pieces of, like when they were born, how are you feeling, and what's going on. That's really important.
The sense of community that we have here, I think from the very early stages of pregnancy, when we're facing a fatal or life-limiting diagnosis, it's really challenging to kind of get a grasp of your emotions. It's really challenging to find community. It really speaks volumes of the service that the Ronald McDonald House does.